It's like life can be taken away so fast, so quickly. All right. Well, she's taking care of her plant like you should. Charlie, I need a drink. Beware after work. P.S. I also want mozzarella sticks. I can be both hungry and angry, but no, I will not say hangry, ever. Hello, as I said in previous emails, here are the rules, new rules of code of conduct, expect you to follow them from now on while any premises alongside to Hillside Enterprise. Okay. First and foremost, there is a required uniform and strict dress code from now on. Second, most importantly, to this, as no tattoos are to be visible. If you have visible tattoos, ensure they are properly covered and hidden. When speaking to customers and clients, consider the opportunity to Are you kidding me? Always encourage the deceased loved ones to purchase the higher quality packages. We finally encouraging loved ones to think of the comfort and style of deceased as an experience with no price limit on it. Additionally, the food is no longer allowed to be brought in. Instead, encourage the deceased loved ones to purchase our premium sandwiches. This is disgusting. I reviewed a request on behalf of potential family inquiry. If we will perform green burials. I should have informed you of this in the beginning, but we do not perform green funerals as they are not cost effective. All employees in the subsidiaries of Hillside Enterprise must comply. We do not wish to lose potential customers though, so do try our hardest to convince the families requesting green burials to instead choose a traditional burial package complete with embalming casket involved instead. I saw a video of Gorilla walking on hind legs, unlike a human being. Charlie, your species have seen the video beginning never end. The appeal of a home funeral is apparent for many, especially if the deceased was somebody very close to you. The idea of keeping them at home until they are ready to be buried or cremated can be comforting. It wasn't that long ago that we were taking care of our own deceased, but nowadays people are quick to pass of their loved ones to the funeral homes. Most families aren't given the option and assume this is mandatory. Funeral homes almost always prepare the deceased using embalming and other methods to make them appear more alive. But isn't this process counterintuitive to the grieving process? Being around the deceased allows the bereaved to spend a longer period of time with their loved one's body, which can help them mourn or give opportunities to families and friends to see the deceased one last time before they are taken to a buried or cremated. The idea of keeping the deceased body at home might sound gross, but it's important to understand that decomposition takes a long time, and you can further slow this process by keeping your home cool and dry. To be around your loved ones and see them decay naturally is an important part of the grieving process. Home funerals aren't just more intimate, they're economical. A traditional funeral, complete with body preparations, service, flowers, cards, and many other hidden fees and costs, can cost upwards of $7,000 to $10,000. When you're able to take care of your loved ones yourself, to wash and dress them, and to organize their viewing from home, the only cost remaining is entirely in the cremation or burial itself. I'm proud to announce that Hillside Heritage received a contract with the city to dispose of an unclaimed body. This is an important revenue stream for us, as I'm sure I don't need to explain to you, Charlotte. It's being paid a decent wage from city for those services. Cremation is preferred here, as it is most cost efficient of these two options. The first unclaimed body we will be handling belongs to a middle-aged man, possibly homeless, whose body has yet to be claimed. No special preparations are needed to the cadaver, aside from the cremation. We need to prepare the body. Okay, so... press the button. Do this. I'm actually nervous how it's going to be like in the room. They don't get a pretty urn. They don't get anything. So we move the urn. All done. Matthew will take the urn. All right. There's no one here. April 9th. Oh, there's a darker one. We were thrilled to announce the Hillside Heritage subsidiary Rosendahl has just signed a contract with Morning Valley Hospital, allowing us access to all the cadavers that come through their pediatric and maternity wards. We're excited for this opportunity. Alright. We can call it a few different things, like flameless cremations, a bit of oxymoron, and we'll let it slide, or perhaps more commonly, resomation. It's technical name, but it's actually alkaline hydrolysis, whatever you want to call it. Here, and it's environmental friendly alternative to traditional cremation. But for the sake of the newsletter, let's call it a water cremation. We all know that traditional cremation and burials take a huge toll on the environment. The high energy consumptions that adds to the greenhouse gas effect being one of the chief amongst them, and water cremation is an alternative method available for the eco-conscious amongst. How does it work? It's basically a water-based chemical process that uses really strong alkaline water heated up in very high, about 350 Fahrenheit. It basically works like a sped-up version of a natural decomposition. The excess water gets put through the same water treatment process as any sewage water at a factory, and alkaline hydrolysis uses significantly less energy than traditional cremation process. Neat, huh? It's been around for a bit, and some places became legal around the end of their first decade of the aughts. Not a bad alternative for those who don't want their death to have a greater impact on the environment than necessary. I kissed her. Dane's a special effects makeup artist, and she is like the coolest person I've ever met in my life. She totally loves Ava's possession and was equally freaked out by the possession scenes, but so utterly delighted at the idea of a support group for people who have been possessed. That was your best recommendation in a while, Charlie, and you were sleeping there. I was getting worried you had lost your taste, but yeah, her name is Lily, and she's super death positive and isn't freaked out by my work, and also isn't too into it like the last dude I saw, Jason, Michael. God, I don't remember. I can't remember. I just really liked spending time around her. I can talk about whatever I want, and it's never a conversation stopper. She also totally gets what I mean when I say, like, working with death and spending so much time thinking about death actually makes me happier. It makes everything else feel so much more worth it, you know? Memento mori, or whatever they taught us in the one poetry class we took. We just clicked. Feels good. Fun and affirming, like dating should be. I'm thinking of taking her to Maple Meadows. She's super into roller coasters, and I think the idea of sharing cotton candy, or maybe not, I don't want to throw up on the rides, is sickeningly cute. Then maybe I'll kiss her on top of a Ferris wheel. Be super corny and cliche for once in my life. Anywho, enough about me now. I'm kind of in a shock and found from your last email. Do you think you're going to do it? You know, you have my support 100% no matter what you decide. Charlie, it's official. I'm put into my 2 weeks notice. You know how happy I am working for the Mega Corporation 101. My skills, especially my driving ones, are useful in other professions. I'm not worried about myself. But you, I'm worried about. You're too good for this corporate scum. You actually care about the people you work with and for. Don't let them defeat you, okay? I'll bring beers over next week. We can talk a bit more freely then. I just read this. Convinced to take Santa's funeral. I had to contact my stepdaughter not to lose the sale. Please read the enclosed. Okay, I'll take the traditional funeral package. Thank you for considering us at a hard time. To wife at home, but I assure you that the best way to honor your wife is through a traditional funeral package. Instead, I promise you at your wife's funeral with us will be a beautiful, intimate gathering where all your beloved friends and families can come together and say their goodbyes. A standard embalming will allow for everyone to view your wife, ensuring everyone can see her one time for a final time, as she was beautiful, peaceful, and courageous. I must take care of the food with our prepared food service will ensure you don't have a single thing to worry about on this day. You and your daughters are going to make it through a hard time right now. Let us here at Rosen Daughters make this difficult time a little easier for you. Regarding the last time we spoke, my daughters and I would still prefer to host a home funeral ourselves and keep my wife here until she's ready to be buried. I want to make sure she's taken care of. Her heart attack was so sudden. We don't know what to do. We just want to make sure he has the proper send-off. No one's happy. These people are just taking advantage of people in mourning. I just see how scummy this is, honestly. The fact that the corporate is just more concerned about making more money than actually like caring about the people having to go through this tough time. It's just it's really hard to say anything about it because that's the reality of that. How weird it is that it's become like I know what to do, almost like second nature. I'm starving. Why do they always make me so hungry? You're always hungry. It's so cold in here. I think they have air conditioning on too high. Yeah, let's go for a walk later. It's really nice out. We would be good to stretch my legs. This feels so impersonal. She would have hated this. Yeah, but I don't know. They must have had their reasons. Oh, hey, what do you think of that trailer I sent you? Oh yeah, I heard that show is so good. I saw the video of the one kid actor doing karaoke. I'm sorry. Do you think we did the right thing? I feel bad not doing what Mom asked for. I know, honey. But what that chat guy said seems right. We don't want to dishonor her memory by letting her rot. Yeah, I just want Mom to know I loved her. Wish I hadn't yelled at her before. Shh, it's okay. She knew you loved her. Fights happen. Please don't be hard on yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna miss her. Me too. August 30th. Oh, really? Is it? Are we at home, maybe? Congratulations, Charlie dear. I'm so proud of you. I knew there was something special in you when I hired you in Rose and Daughters. If there's anything I can do to help you, please do not hesitate to ask. I'm always here to help. I surely miss you and Matthew's terrible sense of humor. You never believe what new job I am working now. Open this email to find out. Hey, when I first became a hearse driver, I was told the most important job wasn't steering. It was sympathizing. I respectfully fucking disagree. And thankfully that I concentrate on my driving skills since I'm now working as a, wait for it, bus driver. A school bus driver, Charlie. Can you believe that? Pretty sure if I said the most important part of my job now wasn't steering, I'd be fired immediately. I didn't know how else to tell you. For some reason I was worried you'd think less of me. But I don't know why. You've never been a judgmental kind, and besides, corpses are easier to deal with than children. Screaming children, might I add. I actually love it. These kids can be really cute, pretty cute. But don't tell Amy that I told you that. She was always harping me for not having any kids, for being cynical and all about them. Congrats on your new business, Charlie. I'm proud of you. I'll swing by your place one day and show you my new wheels. Maybe we can grab a bite to eat. Charlie, I'm so happy for you. I know it's been a rough year for you. Seriously, I think our wine intake saw a bazillion% increase. But you struck through it like a champ. You deserve this. Finally being your own boss is a great move for you. No more having to explain anything you don't want to. I'm trying not to be cheesy right now. Can't wait to be home next week for our visit and check out your new space. P.S. Have you heard about these green burial pods? When I find the link in my 1 million open tabs, I'll shoot it over to you. Today's the day already, isn't it? I can't believe how quickly this has come up. Thank you for your understanding and for your work. You've made today easier already. See you soon. Oh wait, I didn't see! No! Wait! Go back! I didn't see! Mongolian forest. Oh my god! Home funerals, 1,000 green beer. Oh, I'm like, ah! Infants are buried at no charge. Oh my god. This makes me so happy. Because like, the other people were like charging like so much. And she's wearing what she wants. This hurts. I thought it'd be easier, but it's not. It hurts so much, but thank you for helping me give her the funeral she always wanted. Anyways, I think we're ready to get started now. Oh, yeah. God, this was a good game. Why am I crying? Well, I know why I'm crying. A Mortician's Tale. Oh yeah, there you go, Jacqueline Dion, the illustrator. That's who I follow. Special thanks. Oh, this was such a good game and the message was so clear. I guess like the poem said earlier in the game, that thinking about death, or going to funerals, you're given like the realization that life is it's not finite, it's not forever, it's not infinite. So you should appreciate every little moment you have alive. In memory of Elaine, Emile, and Camille. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making this game. It was beautiful. It is beautiful. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching me play A Mortician's Tale. And now, if you guys want to play it, you know, I'll put the links in the description. It's on sale right now, so you can play it. And it's deep. It's more story-driven than anything, but it makes you think about life and death and how sometimes death can just happen spontaneous without any warning. So every moment we have, we should take advantage of that, so and make sure the people around you know that you love them and you care about them. Anyways, I hope this game moved you like it's moved me. And I'll see you guys in my next video, okay? Till next time. Bye. Johnny.